Guys, in this video, I'm going to be discussing something that if you are not aware of is going to get you wrecked this crypto cycle. The topic of today's video is token dilution. For those of you that aren't aware, although the original idea of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency was to fight against the system, to fight against inflation of fiat currencies and all of that, one thing that you will quickly notice if you are part of the cryptocurrency markets is that most cryptocurrencies are far worse for inflation than most of the fiat currencies. A lot of cryptocurrencies have horrible tokenomics. Even some of the top coins have horrible tokenomics. In the future, they won't be so bad because most of the coins will have been unlocked. But currently, it's not looking good. So let me explain to you what I mean by this. If you take a look at a lot of coins, you will see that they are significantly down from their old all-time highs. If you then switch over to look at the market caps of these coins, you will see that a lot of them aren't actually that far away from their previous all-time high market caps. They might be 85% down on the price, but only 30% down on the market cap. Now, a lot of you aren't even aware that this exists, and most new crypto investors literally only look at the price of the coin. And they say, oh, I'm getting this coin at such a good price, it's so far down. And I'll commemorate them a little bit because at least they're buying when things are low and not trying to buy high, which is at least a step in the right direction. But if you're not aware of how the token dilution functions or the effect that it has on the coin itself, it could lead you to get wrecked this cycle. So currently I have 4 main altcoin holds. Dogecoin, which I shouldn't have said first, maybe you're not the proudest of that, but I've got a lot of conviction behind that coin. It's lasted multiple cycles. It's the leader in its category. It's not my biggest hold, but I said it first. Let me start that again. My 4 biggest holds: Chainlink, Avalanche, Dogecoin and NEAR protocol. One thing that I realized whilst holding these 4 coins is I need to divide them into 2 categories. So when I'm doing price predictions and thinking about what levels I want to sell these different coins at, it's far easier for 2 of the coins and far more difficult for the other 2. For Chainlink and Dogecoin, it's quite simple. You can apply logic, you can apply the law of diminishing returns, you can think about it as far as, if the total market cap of the whole cryptocurrency market goes to this level, potentially where could this coin go? If this certain category, for example, Chainlink's in real world assets, which seems to be one of the top categories going into this cycle with the most hype around it. So Chainlink has the potential to do really, really well. And I can try and estimate what kind of price it might go to and then set mental price levels that I want to sell certain percentages at to take profit. I can do the same with Dogecoin. Dogecoin's a little bit more explosive. It reacts slightly more quickly. It makes the gains more quickly and it loses the gains more quickly as well. Whilst looking at these 2, it's not too hard to do an analysis because compared to the last cycle, if we look at the top of the last cycle compared to now, they've maybe gained let's say 15 to 20% more coins. So they have diluted, but it hasn't been too crazy. So the dilution rate on those coins is not too bad. I think Dogecoin releases about 5% of the total supply every single year. And I don't think Chainlink's been too bad either. I can't remember the exact numbers. If you do that same analysis on Avalanche, it doesn't look good. So if you look at how many more Avalanche tokens are available this cycle compared to last cycle, I believe there's about 40% more Avalanche in circulation compared to last cycle. So what does that mean? Well, if you're just paying attention to the price of Avalanche, you're looking at it right now and saying, it's down like, I don't know if it's 75 or 80% down. It's really far down. And you might be thinking, oh, I'm getting in at an amazing time. And you are. It is still a really good time to get into the market before we lift off again and go on into this next pump. But if you actually take a look at the market cap of Avalanche compared to the past, it's actually probably only about halfway down. Don't start thinking, oh, Avalanche could potentially go and do, multiples of its old all-time high, and that's really possible, or even just going back up to its old all-time high. Guys, that's actually quite a big feat. If you look at the market cap of Avalanche just going back to its old all-time high is already really big. If Avalanche is going to go above its old all-time high, it's going to take a lot of money to make that happen. Now in crypto, a lot of money does always seem to arrive, especially if you're in the winners. So if you're in the right coins, there's a good chance the money will arrive. But you have to be realistic. Don't listen to all the YouTubers saying, Avalanche might 50x. If Avalanche did a 50x, the size of the market cap would be enormous. Now saying that, in crypto, you do see some crazy things happen. I think how well Solana has performed this cycle is absolutely crazy. But you can't do your analysis assuming that every coin is going to go and pull a Solana. It's not realistic, and this is the kind of mentality that's going to get you wrecked. So you need to be realistic, especially with your profit taking. So my advice is this: if you're holding certain coins, go and do a comparison. Look at the difference between their price and the difference between the all-time high versus now, and then do the same for the market cap. And through this, you will see whether it's actually realistic for your coin to go and do, a few multiples, or whether you need to look at taking profits a bit earlier on. I had to move locations quickly. The guy decided to go and park his advertisement van right behind me and start blaring out the advertisement. But back to the video. Guys, you need to look if it's actually realistic for your coin to do the multiples that you're hoping that it's going to do. If you don't do this and you just look at the price, there's a good chance that you're going to get wrecked. Now, yes, the market caps of these coins can potentially go up dramatically. They can go up a lot and make a lot of gains. But just remember to be realistic. I think the market cap can be a better tell of how far the coin is going to go, much more than the price. Now, yes, there are certain price levels and people like to do analysis like that. That's all well and good. I think the market cap allows you to be far more realistic. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to make you aware of this. I've spoken to a few people recently that literally just look at the price of the coin and don't look at much else. And I can already get the sense that they're going to get wrecked this cycle. Don't let that be you. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, make sure that you look at the market cap of your coins, be realistic, and I'll catch you again in the next video.